Hello, welcome back to Procedural LiveENODING. Today I will be doing an improvisation using circle nodes, and I will be creating this kind of mandala looking artwork, but just the basic one. Like for example, this one you can see there's a circle and there's a bunch of circles going around, and yeah, and so on and so on. It's actually quite interesting if you think about it, the geometry pattern behind it and how to produce it parametrically. In the future, I might look into Aboriginal art. So this one is more like okay, you look at it, okay, it's like there's a certain topology on all these dot paintings. But anyway, so let's get started. So I will open up Spreadshirt nodes and I will start with a circle. File, save as, Mandala. So Mandala dot painting. Let's start. Okay, we can start with something that's really simple. The easiest one is just using the dots or the vertices of the circle to place another circle. Okay, so that's the most basic. And you can give a preview color for now, but yeah, let's decrease the radius size. Let's reduce the number for now. So we have this. That's the first circle. So let's see, for the next one, we know that we can have, we want a circle at the center. Okay, so the circle at the center, you can use origins. So for every circle, you can have multiple circles at the centers, and then you can change the radius. So we can have the origin and we can have another circle. So we still have the original circle. This one, we don't want the circle. Oh, if you want the circles on the center of each circles, and that's okay. We want it on the face for now. Let's give it a different color. Change the radius. Okay, so that's the big circles at the center, maybe not too big. You can see, however, you notice there's also, you can get the origins of the circle from the edges. So that's actually quite interesting. Let's do that. Origin of every edges. You can see the dots there. And we can duplicate another circles, make it smaller. See, this is starting to get quite a nice pattern, right? So that's pretty cool. Do you want to put it? You want to put it there? I kind of like it. Maybe instead of single circle, I want to have like multiple. How do I go about doing that? So let's make this one smaller, actually. Using the matrices, maybe I can scale it. So this matrix in, this is the origins, this matrix, and we can scale it. Oh, that's actually scaling the circle. All right, I need to do something here then. Scale. So circle goes into the scaling and becomes smaller. And this guy can have different color. Okay, so I actually think about the color as well. So I want to put circles in between, but I want to have multiple circles. So for that, let's think. We can perhaps use the edge of the circle. So polygon boom. We actually have edge boom, but I like to use just polygon boom and then use this edge output. We know, okay, this guy will create edges. Wonder why I cannot see the edges. But anyhow, you can see the dots, right? So it's this is actually supposedly separating the edges. Okay, I need to put the edge. So now it's a vertices and edges. Okay. Okay, now it works, and I need to put some points between on every edges. So I can use vector interpolation. Use the second one. Oh, actually, vector interpolation. Use the first one. We know this is a bunch of vertices of every edges of the circle, and the output is something. This is the point position of every edges. And if we use range number between 0 and 1, so between 0 and 1 we want to put how many points? Right. Maybe let's create a circle. Make it small. Right, so you can see right away it's putting a circle on the edge of every circle. Alright, so I guess that's interesting, and it's between 0 and 1. We can kind of push it. Now it makes sense, right? So it makes it's every edges of the circle, and now it's starting to get kind of nice. There's something about it. This is maybe red is too strong, maybe, but that's okay. And this blue, purple, the coloring. The original circle, we didn't make something out of this original circle, right? No, actually, the original. This is the original. So maybe we can do something with this guy. Viewer draw. Okay, VD. This plugin. It's gonna cover everything, however. So we're gonna put it. We're gonna push it down. Now, it's starting to look nice, but let's scale it. So here we have the total control over all of this. I think the purple one can be larger. So we have our mandala. And if you like, you can always bake it all. Square chop, bake all. This one you can just give random color. If you really like, you can kind of solidify it. Solidify. Control L, connect and copy the modifier. There you go. That's probably a pretty good starter in terms of mandala and how you can start it. You can create it from a circle. And I think that's the basic for most of the mandala creations, mandala dot painting here. There's sometimes there's this like a flowery pattern. That's it. That's an interesting one. It's almost like you create a symmetry from a circle, right? You kind of mirror a circle and you can get that kind of pattern. You can get like a leaf looking. This one is quite beautiful. I know We probably haven't covered everything, but it's a good starter. I guess you know now how to put circles on the edges. You know how to generate circle on every point of the circle. Yeah, so I guess this is a good start. Hopefully this mandala can help you a lot in thinking about procedural using something like sphere chalk nodes or any kind of other nodes. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.